Hello and welcome to your weekly wake-up call. One of my favorite books is a book called The Uncertainty of Hope, written by Valerie Takwira. And I've read this book a few times over in my life, and what I find interesting is that the beginning part of the book is literally a manifesto of victimhood. Everything happens to Onai and her children, from her husband's abuse to his infidelity to them having their home destroyed and ending up pretty much homeless. It seems as though they are losing. But what's happening during all this time is that she's pushing her kids to do well. She's teaching them all the things they need to do in life. And she eventually takes charge of her own life. And from there, everything kicks off. But even then, it's not a perfect straight line. There are still challenges along the path. And this is one of the greater lessons that I've learned as well in life, is that sometimes while you are losing, you are actually on the road to winning. And it may seem hopeless and dire, but things are happening that you could not possibly imagine to bring your dream to fruition. In fact, one of my personal favorite stories is there's a job I wanted when I finished attachment, and I was sure that I could get it almost immediately after, but it didn't happen. In fact, I had to have several other jobs and go through my own series of circumstances where I was convinced that I was losing. But after 5 years, I finally got the call, and I finally found myself in that office that I wanted to be in. And so this is why I like that title about the uncertainty of hope, is because in life, there is no certainty. There is no guarantee that things are going to work out. All you have is persistence and consistency. All you have is discipline. And at the end of the road, what's most important is who you become during the journey. During all that time when I thought I'd lost, when I thought I would never get that job, I became exactly the kind of person who would do well in that job. And so I say that to say there is no certainty in life. I think one of the things that people get tripped up over is this desire for certainty, that if I do this, I need a guarantee that it's going to bring me this particular result. And I just want to remind you today that there's no guarantee. All you have in your favor is your persistence and your consistency, and the hope that that will bring you the desired result. But for the result to happen, you have to keep doing the work. You have to keep doing the work. So what is the work that you have to do? Think about it. It's important.
You see, it's all about the mind, your marvelous mind.